Project. Okay. In that Spring Boot project, I'll start ingesting custom metrics. Custom metrics. And anyhow, in my machine, I installed just now Datadog agent, right? Just now I installed Datadog agent. In my machine, I installed just now, right? So, Datadog agent will pull this custom metrics or okay. Our custom metrics, Spring Boot will connect to Datadog agent. It will pull this, and Datadog agent will send to Datadog. And what the custom metrics is? Say I have written an API. Custom metric will determine number of times the API is invoked. Okay, and in a given time. In a particular given time, how many times this API has been invoked? 1 time, 2 times, like so. I'll write the custom metrics. So let us do this exercise now. So for that, already have one project actually, which is actually metrics demo. Let me do that. I'm opening that. What I'll do is I'll import Maven projects. One minute. Metrics demo. So this is the project, okay? So this is the project. Okay. This is a Spring Boot project. Now, this is my Spring Boot application and this is my REST controller. And this is my API products. What I'm doing is I'm trying to get a metric how many times this API got executed in so and so time. how many times this API got executed. So for that, what I do is I create a counter, and I'm using a library here. So which is called micrometer. Micrometer library. Okay, so 3 libraries I'll be using. Okay. Control C. So I'll be using 3 libraries. So one is micrometer related libraries. And you know what micrometer is? Can anyone know? Can anyone have worked on micrometer? What micrometer does? Micrometer. So it is actually used to collect metrics from Java applications. Okay, all the metrics. And that we have to include this dependency also. Datadog HQ. This is your Datadog related type. You know what I'm doing, I'll tell you. I want to now invoke so I want to invoke now I want to capture the custom metric. Just one. So this is my I want to capture the custom metric. That means I want to now know how many times. Just one. I want to know how many times this API has been invoked certain time. I want to ingest this metric, want to send this metric to Datadog. Okay. For that, what I do is I create a controller, and this is a matrix registry, and this I'll tell you. So there is a counter. This is a part of micrometer, and this is the name of the metric. This is the name of the metric. Okay. Initially, this will start with 1. Okay. This is the name of the metric, and this is the label that is used to find the metric in the Datadog. We'll have a label to find. So name and label will be same. Okay, almost same. And this is the initial value of the metric 1. And now you know what will happen is whenever I invoke. So whenever I invoke this API, this will be assigned to a product counter. I'll tell you here what is happening. So what will happen is whenever I invoke this API, product counter dot increment, this call will happen. That means whenever this API gets invoked, okay, product counter or increment will be called. Okay. So what will happen in product counter? So initially it will start with 1. When the controller is, so first time, this is the controller. When controller is executed, first controller will be executed first time. When controller is called, sorry, when constructor, this is constructor. When constructor is called, so this will be called first time, right? First time. The value of product count metric is is 1. Initially I'm starting with 1. Then how many times I call this API? That many times this increment method calls. So that many times, suppose first, so I'm calling 1 time. So initially it will be 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4. That many increments this will happen. Right? That many increments it will happen. So increment means every time it will increment by 1. Increment by 1. So 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 1, 5. So every time it will increment by 1. And that data will be sent to Datadog. And in the Datadog, I can monitor how many times this API has been called. This is what it does. And to send this to Datadog, Datadog agent is already installed, right? Now what I have to do is, I have to set up this API key. This API key, I have to set up this in my application.properties. I have to set this in application.properties. Like this. So in my application.properties, in my Spring Boot project, I'll set like this: management.metrics.export.datadog.api key is equal to whatever the API key that I have. This API key, I'll be setting. This API key I'll be setting. And this is the name of the tag where we can search for that metric. And yeah, you have a question, right? What does timed metric will do, right? See, basically timed metric, there's a timed annotation. This will send the metric based on particular time. Okay? On so and so time, my number of invocations for this method is 5. So timed will track the time along with the increment value, and it will send to the Datadog. Okay? So timed will track the time of the metric, the time. So for example, at so and so time, my API, my metrics count is 5. 5 times at so and so time this got invoked. So timed will track the time series and will send the data to Datadog. And application key I'll get once I log into Datadog. Let me log into Datadog now. So what I'll do is log into Datadog. Datadog login. So let me log in. So this is my login. I already logged in. So now I can go for, I want to get the application integrations. Let me go here. Just 1 minute. This is my Datadog. Here I'll have all the dashboards and everything I can log in. What I'll do is, Datadog application. I think you can go to organization settings. 1 minute. I'll just go here. Yeah, here it is. Organization settings. Go to organization settings. Here I can have application keys. I can generate an application. Create a new key. Product application or product service. Create key. Okay, this is your copy key. So this is your application. So this is your API key. This will get during installation. Application key. Go to your organization settings. Go to your organization settings. And then you go to your application, create a new key for this product service. Okay, that's all. So, and I'll say Datadog step 30 seconds means for every 30 seconds, the metrics will be pushed to Datadog. Okay. So now let me run this application. Okay. So publishing Datadog for every 30 seconds. Now what I'll do is I will just invoke this API from localhost 8080. First time I'll invoke home. That means first only one call will happen. Localhost 8080/API products. So first time I invoke. Similarly, I'll invoke second time. I'll invoke third time. I'll invoke fourth time. I'll invoke fifth time. Okay, 5 times I invoke. Now, what will be my metric now? 5. That means 5 times I call this API. Now in my Datadog, I have to see that metric 5. So go here, go to your application key. Now go to metrics. See, there is a section here. You can go to metrics here. Here you can go to Explorer. Okay. And here you can search for the metric. What is the metric here? Product count, right? Let me search for this product count. Search for this product count. Okay, see, there is a metric with product count from the application I have sent. Okay, if I click on this, okay, now if I open in Metrics Explorer, now you can see 5 times. See, in so and so time, at which time? 10:25, right? At 10:25, I can see at 10:25, I can see 5. You see the value 5. 5 got ingested. You see. I call this API 5 times. So 5 times I have ingested. I mean 5 times it is shown the graph for this metric. So how I am searching the metric? Based on this label. This is the label or name. Based on this label, I am searching in the Datadog. So How it is happening? The Datadog agent. So Spring Boot is sending the data to Datadog agent. Datadog agent. So based on the API key that you configured in your properties file, it is sending to Datadog. And this is my Datadog URL where I am seeing the metric. Again, it got to 0 now. See, now it is 0 because I'm not invoking anything. Suppose again I start executing this. Let me execute 10 times continuously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me now go here. So in another 30 seconds, it will come. For every 30 seconds, the metrics will get pushed. So product count. First, you have to go to metrics summary. Okay, metrics summary. Search for that value. Open this. Next, open in Metrics Explorer. Now you see, I can see now the count is 10. You see, the count is 10. Can you see here? The count is 10 now. See, the graph again got increased to 10. So this is the time series at 10:25. Now 10. It is at 10:27 a.m. Now we can see application. Okay, so similarly we can log APM also, and logs also we can see. Currently I'm not logging any logs. So for logs also in Datadog documentation we have this. You can explore on this actually. Datadog Java logs logging. See. You can use either log4j to log back. You can use this dependency. And then I can you can use this log file. See what you are doing. First you will be writing the log. First what you will do? You will use either log4j or log4j2 library and use these dependencies. Okay, and then you will write the logback.xml. Next is this is your log4j file format, and then you have to configure the Datadog agent in conf directory with the following content, and you can actually search for the logs. See what we can do is we can follow this documentation. So what I'll do is let me go for log4j2. So let me copy this in log4j2.xml. Next is add these dependencies in form.xml. Okay. Next is think better you configure this one. File appender. Here I'll write something like this. create one folder. C DevSecOps, new folder, logs. Okay, let me copy here. C, like this, C DevSecOps logs app.log. I'll copy here like this. That's all. Next is Datadog agent. We have to configure the Datadog agent. Okay. Okay, where is Datadog agent file? Just 1 minute. See, it is present. Your Datadog agent is present here. In C program data Windows, in C program data dev, it is present here. Datadog agent is present in this folder. In this folder, okay. Now what we have to do, we have to, as per this documentation, create a file java.yaml in the agent's conf.d directory. Okay, in the conf.d directory, create a file called java.yaml. And then here you copy this file. We have to tell these are the log sections. Okay. And you have to give the path. In my log4j where I have given the path, this is the path, right? You have to give this path. Okay. File save as. Okay. Java.yaml. Okay. That's all. Then I think better to use logback. Logback is best suited instead of log4j. Let me use logback. Let me add these dependencies. Okay. Instead of this, I'll add logback. Okay. Always use logback. Source format. This is for logging there. Okay. And then this is your logback. And this is your and you will configure this as logback.xml. Logback.xml. Okay, that's all. Log stash encoder is also added. Encoder, fine. Now what I'll do, I'll just say, I'll put some logger here. Logger dot in get products method. Okay. So what I'll do, then I'll say logger factory okay, logger factory dot get logger. Get the logger of product control properties. And then I'll say here logger. And this will be your log back. And this will be not, sorry, 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Log back I'll be. Okay, that's all. I used logger. I'm logging this. Now can we run this application now? Run as Java application. Okay. So now what I'll do is started, it is writing to a file. Let me, you can see the file also. See, it is writing to a file. Now what I'll do is, now fine. So I know now this one. Go to your logs, search. So you can go for with the Datadog agent coming from Java. And in datadog.yaml also, I have to enable. I think some issue is there with this. In Datadog agent, I'm not able to. Let me one thing. I'm opening from the administrator rights. Edit datadog.yaml. I don't think I have to edit this, but don't know why. I think I have to show permission. Okay, what I'll do is, see, I'll edit and I'll send you. I think you have to follow the same way this documentation is doing. No, first of all, that, no, but the folder permission is not there, right? That is what here the issue is. Datadog agent permission. I have to restart this Datadog. Okay, no problem. So I wanted to show you the logs actually. Okay, I'll share you this link also. You can also try from your end. Okay.